Okay guys, so the next thing we're going to do is set up our Forex factory calendar. Okay, so that is the one we put on our dollar index. Okay, Forex factory calendar. Right, so what you need to do is get over to forexfactory.com. Okay, sign up for an account. It's free. Okay, then come to calendar. Okay, now the first thing you need to do is get your time set up correctly. Okay, so if you go back to your MT4 platform, 1, 2, 3rd from the left there's market watch. Okay, you'll see the time there, 17:39. Okay, so here on your clock, broker time. Okay, my internet's just a few seconds behind. 17:38:39. Okay, my internet is not very good today. So 17:39, so it's the right time. Okay, so you come over here once you've registered for an account, blah blah blah. It's all free. Then come to your clock there, click on that, and it'll bring you to a page here. Okay, now InstaForex platform, it's based in Calender in the Russian Federation. Okay, so the time zone is GMT +2, but they have daylight saving, so you got to make sure that daylight saving is on. Okay, then it'll be 5:35. Okay, which is correct. Okay, then just save that. Okay, then you come back here and go to filter on. Now there's all the currencies. The only one I don't put in there is the Chinese yuan. Don't need that. Can't trade it. Okay, then event types. Okay. The only ones I want high impact. Okay. So I want growth, inflation, employment, central bank. Okay, I don't bother about those other ones too much. Okay. And the most important thing here is to put expected impact. Okay, then just apply a filter. That red means high. Okay, so now we look for the week here. Today, nothing of major importance. Okay, then Tuesday. Okay, so now it's going to show you 4:30 a.m., which is going to be the time on our MetaTrader 4 platform. Okay, so Aussie dollar, Australian dollar, sorry. So that's a monetary policy meeting minutes. Okay, so that could have an impact. Then 11:30 a.m. Great British Pound Consumer Price Index. Okay, if you want to find out information, just click on this detail folder here, and then it'll give you a full rundown on it of how important it is and will it affect the market, blah blah blah. Okay, so what you want to do, I'm going to show you shortly how to trade. You want to come and just check what's coming up. You don't want to be ambushed by a news announcement while you've got a trade going on, because that can knock the market completely in the opposite direction. Okay, so I've said previously, don't trade something like let's say let's see what's a big one. Okay, US dollar FOMC means, no, hang on. Okay, let's go for Great British Pound retail sales. Okay. Okay, month on month. Okay. So that's quite an important one. That's going to affect the British Pound. So it's at 11:30. So I don't want to be in a trade for at least, that's going to expire at least 15 minutes before that meeting, and probably at least half an hour before that news comes out, because the market moves in the build up to it. So if it came at 11:30, I would make sure I'm out of any Great British Pound trades by 11. And then the news will come out at 11:30. It comes out pretty promptly. I wouldn't bother trading it again for at least an hour. So I'd maybe look at it again at 12:30. Okay. Now I'm going to show you how to trade the news in another series of videos when I get a chance. Okay. There's a way to trade the news, obviously. So for this 10-minute strategy, we're not going to trade, let's say, half an hour either side of it. So the news was 11. I won't trade any trades that finish after 11, and I won't touch it again until after 12:30. Okay. Now, obviously, you're going to have to look at the dollar index and see how it reacts. Obviously, when you've got a US dollar announcement coming out, let's have a look at next week. Okay, if you just go forward here. Okay, so usually the first Friday of the month is unemployment claims. Okay, so now that's a biggie. Okay, for the US dollar. Okay, so jobless claims. Okay, so that's a biggie one. So that's going to affect loads of currencies. So you've got to be aware of the dollar index. You also need to be aware of which currencies move are correlated and which move inversely. I'll put some information down on that. Okay, so that's what you've got to look for. So then, if you come onto your Insta Forex again, and let's get to that Forex factory calendar. Okay, so now we had it in there. So the next thing that's coming up is in a day's time is Fed Chairman Bernanke speaks. Okay, so let's go there. Back to our Forex factory calendar. Now Bernanke can move the market, so it was in a day's time. Oh, okay, I didn't put speaks on. If I had speeches, then I would get speeches. Okay, let's put it on and I'll show you. Okay. Right, okay, so there it is there. 5 p.m. US Fed Chairman Ben Bernanke speaks. So that's on Wednesday local time. Okay. If I go there, 1 day, 23 hours and 45 minutes until he speaks. Okay, so now if I didn't want any of the speaks or any of the other things, I can just right click here, indicate a list. Okay, and let's get to our FFCal, Forex Factory Calendar, edited. Okay, so we want to include high, yes. Include medium, you can if you want, or if you don't want, you don't have to. If you wanted to take medium off, just double click there, put it to false. Okay, include low, we definitely don't want it for. Include speaks. Let's take speaks off. Okay, let's put medium back on. True, and we're taking speaks off. Okay, close. Give it a little bit of time to update. Okay, so now it's taking Ben Bernanke off. So the next big thing, the high impact, is going to be 3 days time, US dollars, preliminary UAM consumer sentiment. Okay, so that's how we set up the Forex Factory Calendar. Okay, just set it up on one, because as it's coming down closer to it, it'll start beeping on your computer. Beep, beep, beep. So you don't want to put it on all things. So just make sure before you get into trade, you just check up on your Forex Factory. Oh, is anything coming up? Oh, Aussie dollar. Okay. And then to double your Forex Factory Calendar over here, will send you a signal. It'll beep, beep, beep just before, about 2 minutes before it's going to happen. Okay, so just be aware of it. So that's how we set that up. Okay.